to Wild Moos. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Amy.
And we are bringing you a real, raw and raucous podcast.
An unfiltered truth behind running a business and running a family.
Dive in.
Hello, hello.
Bonjour.
Welcome to our little TitBits.
TitBits.
Titty So why are we doing this, Nicole?
We are doing a little stopgap short recording.
Yeah, because our episodes are lengthy, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not as lengthy as like Diary of a CEO, but they're like lengthy.
Yeah, well done all of you if you've made it through a whole episode. They're long. But this is for the little things that we might want to talk about that don't justify a full
episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ep.
So, TitBits number 1, you're going to give us something really special, aren't you?
Oh, don't read it up too much.
Oh, it's epic. I love it so much. It made me cry yesterday.
It did. It nearly made me cry. So, there is a campaign that happens every year that was launched by Amy McNichol and her wonderful husband, Jack Shepherd Designs. That is, in X year, I thought a lot about. Mm-hmm. And it's an advent calendar for your brain, not your belly.
Cute.
So they release 24 short essays by anonymous authors. And they launched it in 2020, which was obviously the delightful lockdown year.
Not so anonymous now, though, is it? Hashtag just saying.
Yes. Yeah. So I know Amy through work, through our professional network.
Yeah.
And Amy put a call out for anyone that would like to do an anonymous essay. I don't profess to be a writer.
You're really good at it, though.
That's really kind, thank you.
Very emotive writer, aren't you?
I really enjoy... I if I'm in the right frame of mind, I really enjoy it. And I'm sure I've told you this, but I've got half a draft for How to Have a Business and a Baby.
Have you?
Yeah.
What, your own book?
Yeah.
This is exciting. I want to write a book about how to deal with dickheads.
I know.
I've got that on my vision board, yeah. Half a draft?
Yeah.
That's exciting. You're going to finish it?
I don't know. I haven't revisited it. I started writing it when I was pregnant with Hope. And it's actually quite hard to read. It's cathartic, but quite hard to read back over because the first part of Eddie's, or being pregnant with Eddie, was quite traumatic. But the reason why I wrote it is because when I was pregnant with Eddie, it was lockdown. Boris was announcing that the world is fucked. I was crying at the telly. I was 3 months pregnant at the time. The day of our first scan was the day that we went into our first lockdown. So my 12-week scan was that day. Sorry, tapping. Please excuse me. I didn't know what I was doing. The business was a year old.
Yeah.
I searched on Google for how to have a business and a baby, thinking that there must be something out there.
Nothing.
No.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah, real tumbleweed.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, so it's just sitting there. Waiting.
You are a lovely writer.
That's really kind, thank you.
And yeah, very emotive. You get all the feels in.
So today's tidbit.
Yeah, you're going to give us a little treat and read us your essay, aren't you?
I am.
I'm really excited for this.
I am going to read the essay. I'm going to try and get through it without crying, so please bear with me if there are any moments. But what we will do is put in the show notes how to subscribe to this campaign.
I subscribed yesterday.
I did as well, yeah. You can also follow it on Twitter/X, but probably subscription model would be the best way. And it is a collection of essays, and it can be anything, any topic you like. So 2020, Amy, the founder, has shared a lot about people getting things off of their chest that they were finding hard and difficult. Not everyone is okay with talking about it, and writing can be a really nice outlet to do that. And then it snowballed into something fabulous every single year. So if you do subscribe to it, you get sent the essays every day as an advent. If not, you can just go on to their website, which we will put in the show notes, to read past essays.
Cool.
But I'm going to share mine.
Hit us with it.
Okay. Eyes down looking in. In 2023, I thought a lot about having a business and a baby. Business and baby. 2 words we so rarely hear together. I hardly dare utter them in the same breath. But as a business owner and a mother, I have been furiously trying to make them belong together this year. I have always longed for a flexible life, to work when I want and how I choose to. That's why I set up my business, for the freedom to be my own boss. And for years it worked brilliantly. But 2023 was the year my family expanded from 3 to 4, when myself, my husband and son welcomed our delightful little girl to our world. At first I wasn't worried. I was confident, cocky even. Of course I could have a business and a baby. Of course I could breastfeed on team calls, take my little cherub anywhere, and everyone would instinctively accept the way I choose to live, including myself. Oh, how wrong I was. They tell us growth happens outside our comfort zone, and my goodness, am I uncomfortable. As I write this, our baby girl is 3 months old, our son is almost 3 years old, and I am desperately trying to look after clients whilst my husband cares for our daughter. Instead of going to baby massage classes or hanging out with NCT mums, which aren't my bag anyway, I have no desire to make new friends. I can barely keep up with the old ones. I'm checking in with clients and connections. My breaks during work days consist of WhatsApp messages from my husband that say, "Boobies please." Once upon a time, those messages would have been a precursor to something very different, but that's another story. I even use my baby as a lead magnet, sneaking her onto lunches, meetings, photo shoots and board meetings. That's led to some interesting stories, such as the time I was breastfeeding in a client meeting and the client ended up eye to eye with a tiny smidge of nipple that was left hanging free. Or the time I got baby poo on a client's very expensive padded car seat. Thank God for water wipes, they get anything out. Of course, I insist on some rules. I always ask if it's okay to bring her. If I get even the faintest whiff of giving that person the ick, we arrange for another day. I clearly set my boundaries. If she's crying and hellish, we leave. And finally, no one else knows this but you, dear reader, I have a good strong word with myself. To remind myself not to worry what others think, because this is what I've always dreamt of, to work flexibly. Still, it's not easy. Even writing, "I'm working whilst my husband cares for our daughter," fills me with guilt. Guilt that he is looking after her. Guilt that I, as her mum, have chosen to work over being with her. Sometimes it feels deeper than guilt. It feels cellular. Even when I'm with her, breastfeeding her, living the closest bond I will ever have with her, I'm checking my emails, ensuring all my clients are tended to, making sure I haven't dropped a ball, and feeling guilt. Guilt. Guilt wherever I look. But here's the thing. The business is important to me because it's totally mine. Not in a my precious way, but in an I accomplished something successful and it's working way. It came along before the kids, and I will always protect it as fiercely as my own children. Perhaps I'm feeling this way because I know she's our last, holding tightly onto something that is more than motherhood, or a piece of myself that I get to keep. Or perhaps I'm overthinking it and should just embrace who I am, someone that likes to spin plates. Either way, I keep reminding myself that everything is a phase and this too shall pass. Never has a sentence been so bittersweet. So, 2023, you've been brilliant and horrific, but that is the way it is with life. I will continue to overthink and worry, but I am doing it all with love in my heart and happiness on my side. And that's all any of us can do, really. I hope this insight makes you smile, or even gives you the tiniest lift.
Oh my God.
The end.
I love that so much. I feel like you're talking to people's soul in that, and I really hope that people that listen will go, there's somebody else in the world that feels like I do.
I hope it helps.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well done, Nicole.
Thank you.
So, we're going to do a little up and down.
And up and down.
Thanks, what do we got?
Oh, wow.
After that moment, I come in with that. Oh my God.
So
high
thanks
note.
for reading that really emotive piece. I know that you're on the edge, but
time for an up and down.
Wow.
Okay, high and low. You got any?
I don't know. I've got a middle of the roadie.
Go on then. Is it boring?
Pretty much,
Oh.
yeah. That's what your husband just came in and said. Nothing speaks volumes like being in the belly of doing something budget at the start than someone really close to you pointing out, by the way, you never mention what your
social media is.
what your social media handle is.
So what is it? Boom, boom, boom.
Wild_Moos.
Give us a follow. But you probably already do follow us, which is why you know about this podcast. So, you know. Welcome to Budget Century Podcast. They will get better, we promise you. They will get better.
Yeah.
They will have... Mind you, I think our topics are epic.
Oh, the gain needs to be less, though, on the old mic.
The gain, and maybe we need to, maybe we have, a script, or we know what we're talking about, no? Some guidance? I don't know, we just waffle on.
Yeah, I know. It's awful, but I'm having a great time. I'll continue to take it. I'm having an absolutely great time.
Honestly, after your...
What, when you went, what, the up and downs? Of what? Life? Have you had a really shit time recently? Let's talk about it. Fuck. And then peaks and troughs? No, that's not what it's called.
No, our TitBits. I think that should... I don't think we need to do up...
No.
I don't think we need to do up and down.
Outtakes now. No, we can't talk about the outtakes.
Why? No, we can't. We can't. I'm not. No. Once it's gone as well. Small tea cake, it's gone.
What?
Small tea cake, it's gone.
Oh, nice. Very good. Shit dad joke.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done.
My sister's favourite. Okay.
Do you want to know what my brother's favourite is?
What?
How do you make a sugar puff?
I don't know.
Chase it around the garden. Maybe we should have a tidbit on shit jokes. I tell you what I am full of. Perhaps this could be the Christmas tidbit.
Go on then.
I've got many a cheese joke.
Have you?
Yeah. What does cheese say to itself in the mirror?
I don't know.
Hello, me. What do you call it cheese? What do you call cheese that doesn't belong to you?
I don't know.
Nacho cheese.
Why the fuck do you have so many cheese jokes?
I think there's more. What did the magician say when he'd finished his cheese trick?
I don't know.
Cheddar!
How do you have this in your armour?
Did you hear about the explosion in the cheese factory?
No.
There was debris everywhere.
Please don't tell me that you've actually got more.
What cheese does a horse use to disguise itself? Mascarpone. Really? One more. What cheese do you use to get the bear out of the tree?
I don't know.
Come on, bear.
Oh my god! I've never experienced in my life so many cheese jokes, and actually quite good.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. Maybe this should be our TitBits thing.
Yes.
We do a little TitBit and we tell a few jokes. You're going to have to bring it every time.
I've got no more now.
Okay, better start researching.
Brilliant, thanks.
Okay, wonderful. And if you've got any jokes that you want us to share, send them to us. Wild_Moos.
Moose.
See you soon.
Bye! Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to give us a cheeky follow, wild_moos.
And if you've got anything that you want to hear from us, or if you've got any questions, please just ping us a DM. We'd love to hear from you.
And please subscribe.
Bye!